Hello, dear students. A very warm good morning to all. पाठ पढ़मा जी कहाँ ना पढ़मा बोले physiographic divisions of India पढ़मा. Okay. So माने क्लास सल्ला बेल के तोन पाके पूरा एंटायर आइडिया आसी जाई थी बानो केन विषय रे कि इंडिया रो केन पार्ट रे काना होछे केन ने माउंटेन होछे तो केन ने प्लेट्यूस होछे केन ने कोस्टल एरिया होछे आमे पूरा भल से जानिए मा. Okay guys, so before to know about all these things, let me tell you little bit about the physical map and political map. Physical map actually that deals with the mountains, plateaus, plain areas, coastal areas, all these things. But in the case of political map, we get about the states, boundaries, the boundaries between the various nations. This is the physical map, guys. But this is one of the political map which clearly tells about the boundary between the various districts. Okay. And today we are going to learn in detail on the various physiographic divisions of our countries. And broadly, there are 5 physiographic divisions are there. The northernmost part of our country have the Yangfold mountain is there, the first physiographic divisions. Followed by here the northern plain is there. Okay. The southern part of Yangfold mountain where the northern plain is there. In fact, the northern plain, it is the youngest physiographic division of our country. तार माने काना कि जेते भी physiographic division होचे सबुरु जुआन केंटा वाले young केंटा वाले northern plain है. बुझला तो? Then within that, in the northwest part where the great Indian desert is there, named as Thar desert, that is also extended certain part towards the Pakistan. Around 85% of Thar desert found or lies in our country. Okay, and here another range is there, Aravalli range is there. Do you know that range means? And in our country number of ranges are there. As I told, Yangfold mountain where the Himalayan range is there, Karakoram range is there, okay, Pir Panjal range is there, many other ranges are there. Like Vindhyan ranges, Satpura range, Western Ghat, Eastern Ghat, various ranges are there. We will discuss. So here one of the term is coming named as range. Kana range. What do you mean by that? Please note it, guys. Range. Range means a chain of mountains. Lekha. Range means what? A chain of mountain is called as range. And range, there are various ranges are there in the entire world. Lekha the range mana. A chain of mountain is called as range. In terms of length, the longest ranges in the entire world is Andes. What is that? Andes. And that is located in southern part or southwestern part of South America. Okay, where the Argentina lies. Clear? And that is the longest range, followed by Rockies, Atlas, etc. And we will discuss that Himalayan range in our country. That one is the 8th longest range. Okay, 8th longest range in terms of length. Their length is around 2,400 kilometer. Fine. Then so we can't discuss what we are discussing, the physiographic divisions. Yangfold mountain clear, northern plain clear, here great Indian desert is clear. Another one, that one is the Aravalli range. So here a chain of mountains that is named as Aravalli, that is located in Rajasthan. Not only in Rajasthan but also in certain part it extended up to Haryana, Delhi. Certain part of northernmost part of Gujarat also lies. It is around 800 kilometer. And here Aravalli range, it is the oldest mountain range in the country. Not only our country, it is the oldest mountain range in the entire world. सबुनु बुढ़ाटा एटा जेते माउंटेन रेंज अच्छे सबुनु बुढ़ाटा एटा. Okay, here the highest peak named as Guru Shikhar is located at Aravalli range. Okay, highest range is Guru Shikhar. Fine, and that is very useful because okay, we will discuss in later on. I will tell you about the Great Indian Desert. Next, Yangpol Mountain clear, Northern Plain clear, Great Indian Desert clear, followed by the yellow surface it is looking now. Yellow surface which is visible over here, that is called as plateau. And what is that? Plateau means what? What do you mean by plateaus? Plateau कहला काना बुझा? Plateau means it is also called as table land. What it is? Table land. Okay, and mainly here the huge amount of minerals are deposited, and there are large number of plateaus are there. Okay, and here the peninsular plateaus is there, and here one of the terms often we will come across named as peninsula. Okay, peninsula means a region which is covered three sides with water, like India. Here the Bay of Bengal, here the Arabian Sea, and here the Indian Ocean is there. Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, and Indian Ocean is there. And this part, because India is covered three sides with water, that is the region India is called as Indian Peninsula. And here the river which flows over the peninsula part called as peninsular rivers. The plateaus which are located in the peninsula part called as peninsular plateau. Here the clear and peninsular plateau further comprises various plateau, like that is here Chota Nagpur plateau, that is located mainly in West Bengal, certain part of Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Bihar. Okay, where the huge amount of mineral deposits of coal, iron ore, bauxite is found over there, right? Here the Deccan plateau is there, mainly extended in Maharashtra, Karnataka, certain part of Tamil Nadu, certain part of which one, Telangana. Here little part of uppermost part of Kerala. Okay, and these entire plateaus are called as peninsular plateau. Peninsular plateaus are bounded by Western Ghat, a hilly range, Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat. Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat that meet at the point Nilgiri Hills. So, if there will be a question where the Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat meet, can they be seen at Nilgiri? Okay, that's also in biosphere reserves. We will discuss in it now. And Western Ghat, where the height of the Western Ghat, it is around 2 kilometers, right? The highest peak of Western Ghat, it is located at Kerala, Annaimudi, named as Annaimudi. Okay, named as Annaimudi. The highest peak of Western Ghat is Annaimudi. Okay, and the length is 2695 meters. Okay, in the case of Eastern Ghat, the length is lesser than the Western Ghat, but here the peak's height that are increasing when it moves upward, but here it declines. Okay, बुझला कि नहीं? इधर डाउट तो माने वेस्टर्न घाट रे जेन पीक माने अछि ऊपर हाइट माने टी कम बट इन द केस ऑफ तल आडे जेन अछि ता हाईएस्ट पीक वेस्टर्न घाट रे अन्नाईमुडी तार हाइट के 2695 मीटर किंतु ई केस रे इन हाइट सबनु हाईएस्ट केटा देवमाली. ओके, तापरे एबे रिसेंटली जेना डिक्लेयर कराई सेकंड माने गूगल रे जो देखमा जिंदा गड्ढा. ओके, देवमाली केठाना अछि कोरापुट रे पडितला ओडिसा रो वीडियो रे. इनफैक्ट आर ओडिसा रो सेकंड हाईएस्ट पीक केंटा महेंद्रगिरी लोकेटेड एट गजपति. क्लियर? By the way, I am and then further it is bounded by the huge coastline, 7,516 kilometers. I am putting India's site and location clearly. And here islands are there. Andaman Nicobar and Lakshadweep. Okay. So Bujigala ki India can part and this one is the eastern hilly ranges. Okay, we understood clearly about various physiographic division. Young Cold Mountain, Northern Plain 2, Great Indian Desert 3, plateaus are 4, coastal areas are 5, islands and many more, right? Today mainly we will focus on the first, that is the Young Cold Mountains in details in our country. And as I told in the case of range, here number of ranges is there, number of chain of mountain is there, which means that in our country it is not only Himalayan ranges but also other ranges, Karakoram range is there, right? And as I told that there are in the entire world, okay, take a question, have a glass of water, right? You just take it. Okay, so range world re सबुनु लंबा जेंडा अछि के एंडीज अब है हिसाब रे हिमालयन रो रेंज काना 8th longest है केते 8th है but in terms of altitude height Himalayan ranges is the highest mountain ranges in the entire world. It is the youngest mountain ranges in the entire world. It is one of the most active mountain ranges in the entire world. Clear? Highest, active, youngest mountain ranges in the entire world. Which one? Himalayan ranges. Clear? Okay? The Himalayan ranges that forms, it is very important for number of purposes. Fine? Why so? But for our country, first of all, let me tell you about the locations of Himalayan ranges. It is located in the northernmost part of our country, and it also extended towards certain part of Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Bangladesh, which means that it is strategically very important as it connects all the neighboring countries to us. As it connects all the neighboring countries or all the 7 international boundaries. So strategically that is very important. Not only strategically, geographically also it provides a win-win situations. Hala, khali moja hi doche. Kenda Himalayan peak kenta. It prevents cold wind which comes from Siberia, Russia. Otherwise it could have desert. If Himalayan ranges would not there, then India might have desert. एते सारा जन फलमूल खाऊ जा आम हला बुरो तमे जेते भी सब नहीं मिलते रे बाबा if there would have desert, right? First thing. Secondly, we get huge amount of waters from the monsoon, and that prevents monsoon swing to move there. That is the reason here the rainfall are occur. Okay. So the northern part of our country that receives more rainfall. If Himalayan ranges would not there, then the water might have moved there. Clear? So strategically we understood that it connects all the 7 neighboring countries or international boundaries. Geographically, it prevents cold wind or prevents cold desert. Second one, it is a source of water. And when I told source of water, yes, in reality also, as Himalayan mountain ranges, it is what? Made up with glacier now. So here large number of glaciers are there, and it is a major source of many river, and 3 major river system is there: Indus river system, Ganga river system, Brahmaputra river systems, Siachen glacier, Yangtze glacier, then Yangtze glacier, many glaciers are there, and that is the major source of river of various river, right? Clear? So why the Himalayan mountain ranges is important, we understood. Next. Kahar mobile tung ho जाए. Concentrate guys. ये जन घर का पार्ट पढ़ना ही नहीं भॉल से दुनिया लेट फॉरगेट एवरीथिंग वी आर गोइंग टू गेट सक्सेस ना सक्सेस माने कान खाली आउटकम का सक्सेस कहला ई मूवमेंट ई जिनिस सीखी गला दैट इज सक्सेस जस्ट एंजॉय इट जस्ट सेलिब्रेट इट केनतारे सेलिब्रेट करो चॉकलेट खाई पकावे तर पर ओके क्लियर नेक्स्ट we understood the Yangfold mountain which one Himalayan range why it is important okay another one I also told Karakoram range before that let me tell you Himalayan ranges spread in how many states okay spread in how many states and union territories Himalayan ranges it's spread in 2 union territories and 11 states okay out of these 11 states 2 are the states which have hilly regions okay which are hilly regions fine Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir 2 union territories clear Himachal Pradesh Uttarakhand 2 states Sikkim 3 Arunachal Pradesh 4 and then here Nagaland Manipur 5 6 Mizoram 7 Tripura 8 Meghalaya 9 so 9 states and another 2 states West Bengal and Assam which have hilly regions are there so in all total 11 states and 2 union territories which have or where the Indian Himalayan regions are spread. Clear? Let me tell you one of the very important thing guys about the Indian Himalayan regions. Indian Himalayan regions it extends from Afghanistan to here, the easternmost part of Tibet. Indian Himalayan regions in terms of river it extends from Indus to Brahmaputra. It can also extends from which one Nanga Parvat to Nangcha Parva in terms of hilly ranges okay and here it forms gorge and what kind of movement it is from okay syntaxial band it is also called as syntaxial band Ardha Chandra half moon okay the directions of Indian Himalayan regions is half moon like structure syntaxial band okay clear what is it syntaxial band we understood fine and in fact the length I told na around 2400 kilometer and the width it varies from region to regions it extends from 400 kilometer to 150 kilometer in the western part of Indian Himalayan regions, it is around 400 km, but in the case of eastern part, it is around 150 km. Fine. So Indian Himalayan region spread with how many states? 11 states and 2 union territories. Okay. Clear? Next. Okay. Minute. Clear? We understood guys? Next one. The Indian Himalayan regions, one of the very important thing guys, here we need to know. It extends, we understood. Geographical locations and its importance. Yes. So far what we have discussed? We have discussed about particularly the Northern Fold Mountains, where it is located. Its locations we have discussed. Okay, let me tell you little bit about its formations of Himalayas. How it was formed. It mainly formed through the convergence. And convergence of what? convergence of two boundaries. Okay, one is the Indo-Australian plate and another one is the Eurasian plate. Fine. Eurasian plate and Indo-Australian plate. When it converged, here tethys were there, so the sediments were uplifted and it formed Himalayan mountain. Fine. So Eurasian plate and Indo-Australian plate, they converged and formed Himalayan mountain. Fine. And it is also called as most active mountain in the entire world. Why so it is active? At present also it is moving. At present also it is moving around 5 to 7 millimeter. Around 5 to 7 millimeter it moves in each year. And that is the reasons this part of our country that are endangered for the earthquake and volcano. In fact, in Nepal, in fact in Uttarakhand, in fact in the northern part of our country, they are prone to earthquake and volcano. And many a times earthquake and volcano had been occurred. Okay? Had occurred, right? So we understood this one. Next, let me tell you in detail on when we will focus on the division of Himalayas. In fact, the divisions of mountain ranges of our country. And the mountain ranges can broadly classified into four major types. Four major types. Fine. Four major types. The first one is the Trans-Himalayas. What is that? Trans-Himalayas. Let me write H stands for here Himalayas. Trans-Himalayas. Next one, it means that the Trans-Himalayas, that is not the part of Himalayas. Beyond that, Himalayas are called as Trans-Himalayas. Fine. First one. Okay. Next, Himadri. What is that? Himadri. It is also called as Greater Himalayas. It is also called as Inner Himalayas. Fine. Here I have like that. Actually, Trans-Himalayas further in three types. One is the Karakoram, another one is the Ladakh, another one is the Jaskar. These are the three mountain ranges of Trans-Himalayas. Fine. Let's discuss of the Himalayan ranges. One is the Himadri, that is called as Greater Himalayas, Inner Himalayas. Fine. Next, Himachal. What is that? Himachal. It is also called as Middle Himalayas. Okay. It is also called as Lesser Himalayas. Fine. Next, Shiwalik. Fine. Okay. Shiwalik is also called as Outer Himalayas. Okay, we understood? Note it, guys. So the mountain ranges of our country has been classified into these ways, into these four types: Trans-Himalayas, Karakoram, Ladakh, Jaskar, Himadri, Himachal, and Shiwalik. Note it. Lucky body. Okay. Fine. चल गया. Okay. Clear? Let's discuss the first one, Trans-Himalaya, in detail. And within Trans-Himalaya, we will discuss the Karakoram. In fact, as I told, Himalaya it's a ranges. In fact, within that also number of ranges are there. Fine. Karakoram range is there, Ladakh range, Jaskar is range there. Fine. Let's discuss the first one, Karakoram, in detail. Okay. Which one? The Karakoram in detail. Karakoram. It is the second highest mountain range in the entire world. Second highest mountain range in the entire world. second highest mountain range in the entire world. So which one is the highest then? Himalayan ranges. Fine. In fact, within this Karakoram range, it is mainly characterized as here huge number of glaciers are there. In fact, it is the regions where the second and third largest non-polar glaciers are found. Second and third largest. Fine. Second and third largest. What is that? One is the Siachen. Last class. In fact, I told you guys about the one of the stories is there. In fact, India, it occupies the Siachen glaciers through an operation named as Operations Meghdut in the year 1984. Then after the Siachen, it occupies or it is under the control of India at present, and that plays a strategic role. Fine. So we understood that Karakoram were the second highest mountain ranges it is called as, because here 4 out of 14 highest mountain peak of the world is found over here. Okay, and K2 is one of them, which is the highest mountain peak of our country, that is located at POK. And in which range? Karakoram range. So, if there will be a question which one is the highest mountain range of our country, that one is the K2. But this is not an Himalayan range. This is located in Karakoram range. Keep it in mind now. Clear? Another features I was telling. What is that? That here number of glaciers are there, non-polar glaciers. Apart from North Pole and South Pole, the non-polar glaciers named as Siachen. It is the second largest non-polar glaciers. And the third largest non-polar glacier is also found over here. Biafo Glacier, which is located at Gilgit, Baltistan. Okay, that is in Pakistan. So here I told the second and third largest glaciers I told. It means that which one is the largest one? Okay, Kenta. Which one is the largest one? You have Google, guys. You may search it and you may comment it. A little bit small clue let me give you. That is also located near that. And you have to tell what is the name of that glaciers. It starts from F. And in which country you have to tell? One ko easily know F. Okay. Fighter guys, you all are the fighters. Okay. When इतला इच्छा भी नहीं लगुथि ना फिर भी तो मंजिल के पावल लगी पैर दी पहाड़ के नाक के जीव कि नहीं. That is the things what you build up within. Okay, so what we understood so far? Karakoram ranges we have been discussing, and that is the second highest mountain range in the entire world, and where the number of non-polar glaciers are there. Siachen Glacier second largest, Biafo Glacier third one. Fine. So we understood about Karakoram range. Is there any other doubts? And which one is the highest mountain ranges in the entire world? Highest mountain range? Himalayan range. And the second highest mountain range? What is that? Second highest mountain range? Karakoram. That is located at, in fact, it is the northernmost part of Trans-Himalayas. Fine. It is spread among the various countries in Pakistan, Afghanistan. Okay. It spreads among various countries. Pakistan, Afghanistan, India, in fact China, little bit part of, okay, clear, Nepal. Fine. So Karakoram ranges we understood. Got it ki nahi? And the 4 highest mountain peak out of 14 highest peak is found in the Karakoram. One of them I told already, K2. Other 3 you have to search, you have to tell me, write in the comment box. Clear? Next one. And it is bounded by the Karakoram, it is bounded by, okay, Pamir Knot in the north. It is bounded by Pamir Knot at the north, and here the Karakoram range is there. Here the Hindukush mountain range is there. Here the Suleiman range is there. Fine. Got it ki nahi? Okay. Karakoram range bounded by in the northern part Pamir Knot, and from that here Hindukush mountain range, here the Suleiman range, here the Tibetan Plateau, and here the Kunlun mountain is there. Fine. And this one we are discussing, Karakoram. In the southern part of Karakoram, the Ladakh range is there. What is that? Ladakh range. And we know that Ladakh is one of the cold desert. And in fact, here what is the capital of Ladakh? Leh. Recently it formed, it bifurcated from Jammu and Kashmir and formed a separate union territories, Okay. By abolishing which articles? Article 370 and many more, right? Clear, we understood. So Ladakh range. It is also called like central range. Fine. Next one is in fact, the southern extension of Ladakh range is Kailash range. And that Kailash range is located in Tibetan regions or Tibetan autonomous regions of China. Fine. The southern part of Ladakh range is Jaskar mountains range. What is that? Jaskar. Fine. What is that? Jaskar. Clear? And in Jaskar mountain range, one of the well-known pass is there, named as Jojila Pass. What is that? Named as Jojila Pass. Fine. Okay, so Jojila Pass is located in Jaskar mountain range. I will tell one day about the pass, various mountain pass like Jojila, Nathula, Pir Panjal, okay, Lipulek. We will discuss more. But for the time being, Jojila Pass is located at Jaskar mountain. Actually, the term La means that only called as pass. Jojila, Nathula. So La means pass. Pass means what? It is a passage or way to move. Let earlier here mainly covered with the snow and many other things. So it's a route, we can say. It's a route. So La means what? Pass. Clear? So in this way we understood the Trans-Himalayas in detail. Clear? Then we will discuss Himadri, Himachal and Shiwalik. Three parallel ranges of Himalayas. So far we have discussed Trans-Himalayas, that is beyond the Himalayas. Now we are discussing about what? We are going to discuss about the Himalayan ranges. And three Himalayan parallel ranges, that is Himadri, Himachal and Shiwalik. And the shape is like that, syntaxial in nature, like it is half moon. Okay, clear? Already I told earlier. Fine. Let's discuss one by one. So this is Himadri, Himachal and Shiwalik. One thing need to be known on the basis of age and altitude. Fine. Karakoram range is more older than the Ladakh. Ladakh is more older than the Jaskar. In that same way, Himadri is more older than the Himachal. Himachal is more older than the Shiwalik. So within Himalayan ranges or within Himalaya, the Shiwalik is younger one. Okay, fine. In the same way, the height of all these things are declines. Fine. Like in the case of Himadri, the average height of all these are around 6,000 meters. In the case of Himadri, also the average height it is 6,000 meters. The highest peak in the Himadri is located, that is the Mount Everest. Fine. That is Mount Everest. In fact, Kanchenjunga is also located here. And 10 out of 14 highest peak of the world is found only in the Himalayan ranges. And few are in the Himadri, right? Clear? Few means what? Almost all. Next one is the Himachal. Okay. Here I told the average height is 6,000 meter. Here it is 3,500 to 4,500 meter. In the case of Shiwalik, it is around 600 meter to 1200. Okay, 1200 meter. Fine, clear. বুঝলেন কি হাইট কেন সবন অধিক আছে হিমাদ্রি তারপরে হিমাচল তারপরে শিবালিক নোটেড Okay, so in the case of Himadri, let's discuss the Himadri in detail. Fine. Himadri, here the various highest mountain peak of the world is found. Mount Everest, Kanchenjunga. Okay, the height of Mount Everest is 8848 meter. You know, guys. If you don't know, write it. 8848 meter. Fine. The height of Kanchenjunga is 8598 meter. It is the highest mountain peak of the world. It is the third highest mountain peak of the world. Okay. So which one is the highest? Mount Everest. That is located in which ranges? Himalayan range. Which one is the second highest? That already we discussed. K2, located in Karakoram range. Okay. So second highest peak of the world, that is lies in India, but it is in undisputed areas. But that is not the part of Himalayan. And third highest peak of the world, that is located in Himalayan ranges, and that is also the highest Himalayan peak of our country. So if there will be the question, which one is the highest peak of our country? Then K2. Which one is the highest Himalayan peak? Then Kanchenjunga. In fact, Kanchenjunga is one of the World Heritage Site. World Heritage Site that is further classified into three types. UNESCO they classified it on the basis of cultural, geographical and mixed one. Means both the importance, both mixed site that is important both in terms of culturally and geographically, and that is Kanchenjunga. Clear? That is mixed site. I think it is only one mixed site from our country. Fine? Clear? Fine. Next. Apart from all these, Nanda Devi, okay, Dholadhar, all these are found in these ranges. Okay. Next one. The Himadri is also, it is the most continuous range. Most continuous range. Fine. Next. In fact, the name Himadri, from here only, one of the research stations located at Arctic Oceans, the name of that research station is Himadri, and here only it derives. Okay. Clear? Himadri, it is located between Jaskar range and Himachal. Fine. In Himadri, as I told, Mount Everest is there. Mount Everest, it is known as Sagarmatha. Sagarmatha at Nepal. In Nepal, right? In fact, Mount Everest, it is administered by Nepal itself. So although it is located between Nepal and China. Fine. In China, in Tibet Autonomous Region, it is called as Chomlugma. What is that? Chomlugma. Okay. In fact, Chomlungma means mother goddess of the world. Mother goddess of the world. Fine. Mother goddess of the world. So Himadri, most continuous names. Highest peak Sagarmatha, known in various places in various names. Nepal, in Nepal it is Sagarmatha. In Indo-Tibetan regions, or not Indo-Tibetan, in Tibetan autonomous regions or in China it is called as Chomlungma. Fine. Clear? Which is called as mother goddess of the world. In fact, the mountain, the Himalayan mountain, it is called as the roof of the world. Roof of the world. Fine. Okay. So, लिखिए Himadri Patta. In fact, you will mention me in the comment box. Name the first person who climbed Mount Everest first time from our country. From the world we know that Sherpa Tenzing Norgay and Edmund Hillary from New Zealand, and another one is Tibet. Okay, they are even students and teachers. Fine, clear. Let me know. After Himadri, लिख लो क्या? Okay, next one. Next one is the Himachal. Next one is the Himachal. It is located between Himadri and Shiwalik. In Himachal, the height it is less than the Himadri. Average height is around 3,700 to 4,500 meter. Unlike in the case of Himadri, it was 6,000 meter. It is also called as Middle Himalayas. It is also called as Lesser Himalayas. Here it is mainly well known for its hill stations, mainly during summer seasons. You will enjoy, right? We will enjoy. Okay, we need to enjoy, right? Because happiness and enjoyment is the basic part of our life. We shouldn't forget, huh? It's a part for life to get something, na? By the way, something. Hill stations. Okay, just imagine. Simla, Mussoorie, Nainital, various hill stations are there that is located in Himachal. Fine. In fact, here number of ranges are there. Pir Panjal range. That Pir Panjal range, it is the longest range in the Himachal. That is extend from Himachal Pradesh to, in fact, Jammu and Kashmir, right? Apart from Pir Panjal, here Dhauladhar range is also located. Dhauladhar range. Fine, note it. Okay, hill station Simla, Mussoorie, okay, Nainital, okay, Simla, Nainital, Mussoorie, okay, and range, Pir Panjal range, Dhauladhar range, Mahabharat range is also located, but it is located in Nepal. Okay, all these are the parallel ranges I told now. So clear, it means that like that. Syntaxial shape I told Himadri, Himachal, Shiwalik. Fine. Clear. Another one let me. Mana baga ठीक है. Karakoram thila, Ladakh thila, Jaskar thila. Here the Pir Panjal ranges is like that. Okay, Jammu and Kashmir to Himachal Pradesh. Fine. बुझिगला इथे. Clear? Like love. So final. Next. Shiwalik. What is that? Shiwalik. Okay. What is that? Shiwalik. Shiwalik. Shiwalik, it is located between Himachal and Great Indian Plain. Great Northern Indian Plain. Fine. Shiwalik, its width, it ranges 45 km in west to around 8 km in east. The height, as I already told earlier, the average altitude, it is around 600 meter to 1200 meter. It is the youngest one in the Himalayan ranges. Fine. We understood. In the Shiwalik, it is also called as the outer Himalayas. And here only dunes form. It means that it is well known for the formations of dune. Dehradun, Patli Dune, etc. Fine. Okay. Lekho first. लिख लो ना. देहरादून एग्जाम्पल. देहरादून. नेक्स्ट काठमांडू, पोटली, चुम्बी. देहरादून, काठमांडू, पोटली, चुम्बी. All these are the various dune, and mainly it is made up of mainly what? Sandstone, etc. Clear? Got it ना? कहाँ ना हूँ स्वीप कर लो ना. लखा जल्दी. अरे भाई सोने से कुछ नहीं होगा. समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं? Clear? This thing it required. The need of the hour is to write it. And once you will write it, then you will fight it. Okay. When you will fight? You will fight in the exam. Not with the sword, but with the knowledge, right? So keep it in mind. Fine, clear the. So Shiwalik, it is the youngest mountain range where it is mainly well known for the formations of dune. Certain important place: Dehradun, Kathmandu, Putli, Chummi, etc. Okay. In western part it is called as dune. In eastern part it is called as, I think, it is Dwar, Haridwar. Mainly, it is the formation, longitudinal valley. So, we understood, guys, in this way. So, in this way, we understood the northern fold mountain in detail clearly. Okay? And next class, we will discuss about the Great Northern Plain. Fine. Have a great time, guys. ओके जहाँ जहाँ क्वेश्चन पूछ रही है सब कमेंट बॉक्स रखा हला. क्लियर? हैव ए ग्रेट टाइम गाइस. खेलो, हंसो, ठीक है, साथी लेके चलो. और इफ इट इज रिक्वायर्ड, इफ समवन इज नॉट गेटिंग यू, एकला चलो. व्हाट इज दैट? एकला चलो रहो. ओके, क्लियर? गॉट इट ना? सो हैव ए ग्रेट टाइम. Have a healthy, wealthy and happier time to you guys. Ta-da, bye-bye.